How to start a chunky knit blanket. Leave about 8 inches of tail yarn and then create a slip knot. Cross over the yarn to create a loop and pull your working yarn through that loop and then tighten it. Then continue pulling up loops through your previous loops until you have your desired width for the blanket. Make sure your first row of loops are big, about 3.5 or so inches wide, to prevent your blanket edge from curving in. Your preceding rows will be smaller, about 1.5 inches wide. If you lose track of how many loops you're at, you can always go back and count each of the top loops to see how many you're at. Once you finish your first row, you are now going to work in the opposite direction for the second row. Pull up loops through each of the center loops from the first row and work your way down. Make sure your loops are around the same size and smaller than your first row. Once you get to the end of your second row, work in the opposite direction for the third row and then so on. I have a full video